what's really important is to deliver solutions, to deliver something that the customer wants. It's not about technology, it's not about, and I heard this in the panel before, it's about actually solving one need that I have. On one side, solving the need of the company, maybe better acquisition, maybe better cost of marketing, maybe better, I don't know, improving the processes and so on. And solving as easy as possible, mainly because companies nowadays are not that willing to invest heavily. During the pandemic and some time ago, you would change systems more easily. Now, because everyone is depending on those systems, and maybe because those systems reach maturity, they are not that willing to replace systems, but maybe to add some add-ons on top of those systems that they currently have. So that's one need of the company. On the other side, there is the need of the customer. The customer needs what? The customer needs to buy products and have the products delivered faster. They want to find the products that they need on the website when they search for a product. They want to have, I don't know, better quality of services that this company is delivering, and so on. So depending on the need that either the company has or the customer, the end consumer has, there are different solutions. For example, what I hear nowadays is that companies look to decrease the cost of marketing, and this is what we saw in Retail Zoom in the solution. So, and also the customers want to find more easily and to find the products that are more suitable for them, because the number of products that are available nowadays online is increasing, and it's increasing rapidly, and that's a very good thing. And on the other side, because the number of products is increasing and because there are more competitors, the cost of reaching that customer is increasing. So both actors, either the companies, the online stores, either the customers, want to decrease the costs and want to improve the efficiency in acquisition. Also, what e-commerce players are looking nowadays are looking to offer an experience that is easy, that is streamlined. They don't want the customer to feel, I don't know, the need to input a lot of data, the need to add the address in multiple fields, the need to, I don't know, they want to streamline the process, because nowadays things needs to be simple. We don't have that much time, we don't have that much focus, we don't have, and all of those things can be done with the right solution. So at the end of the day, it's about delivering a solution, not delivering a platform, not delivering a service, not delivering a, I don't know, procedure or something else. So it's about solutions at the end of the day for both actors, I would say. There is one fear of disruption, the current activities and the current systems and how current systems are working. So somehow intervening in the current processes and disrupt the current processes, and that's bad for a business that's mature, or for a business that is generating revenue. On the other side is access of data, mainly when we are talking about AI. All the companies fear who is accessing their data. If we are talking about retailers from Germany, whatever, big retailers, they fear on working with AWS because Amazon is stealing their data. If we are talking about, I don't know, implementing a solution on premise, they fear about the data center, what other companies host their data there, and all of those things. So access of data, and also access of data from the company that is using their data. So they need to trust you a lot, and you need to show that you use their data only for their solutions and only to deliver different things to their customers. And also that fear that the investment will not have a return of investment. So that's very important to showcase and to implement in an incremental way, because implementing something, as Edwin was saying, from Altex, changing the ERP, that's the big thing. That's something that you can't do incremental, but having a marketing solution, increasing the sales through a process, or having deliver something particular to a service, or those type of things can be done incremental, and you can show the value, then you can add on top of that, show more value, add more, show more value, and so on. So I would say those are the main fears that I see nowadays. And also there is one fear that is good, fear of missing out. So you want to do something on AI, you want to do something because I fear if I'm not doing that, the competitor will do, and I fear that I might lose the train, and I might lose the game and the battle.
Can you also point out some examples of KPIs that can be enhanced by using solutions like you develop in your company?
For example, one KPI in the retail world, because we are talking about the retail and it's not that common to use, is turnover per square meter. So what's the turnover that each square meter is representing for me as a company? So how can I increase that? How can I increase the rotation of the merchandise? How can I put different products in the same store, in the same location? Then it's a matter of basket of the customer. That's similar to online and offline. So how can I increase the basket of the customer? How can I deliver more products for the needs of the same customer? How can I bring more customer to me? And also that can be done. One thing that I'm more and more saying to different companies is, if you look at your data, so all the data that the company is having, marketing channels, what the customers are doing, how the products are rotating, how much the products cost, and all of those things, I understand something. But if I put what's happening around me, what's happening with the competitors, what's happening with the market, with trends in the market, what's happening with the, I don't know, the employment and unemployment, what's happening with the construction sites that are next to me, what's happening with the office buildings that are now occupied and weren't occupied, what's happening in the surroundings, as much as I improve the data that I'm analyzing, and with more and more data putting into the model, I get more intelligent insights. And I know, even if the data is past data that I use to train, I know what to do when I open a store and there is a construction site. I know what products to put. I know when the construction sites finish and the building and the, I don't know, the office buildings or whatever are occupied, I know how to change those products and I know what to put there. So this type of intelligence wasn't encountered before because I didn't have access to the external data, and I didn't have access to computing power that will analyze also my data and external data that would give more value. This is what we are currently focused on, and this is something that's a game changer because computing cost is decreasing, because putting more data in pre-processing the data and analyzing that data and filling the gaps of the data is more easy to do now because of services that AWS or Google or Microsoft is having. And also because of generative AI, because I'm using that generative AI to give me more insights and to have this generative AI acting as a consultant, as a, I don't know, as an entity that knows a lot about a domain and can be trained in that domain, and that's also very good.